Hi there! OpenAI recently released the API for ChatGPT. The new version of artificial intelligence is the GPT Turbo. This is the latest version of the GPT model, which enables better interaction with artificial intelligence OpenAI. This model allows you to save your communication history, remember previous responses, and has a number of advantages, which we will discuss in this video. We will also set up integration with Telegram without writing a single line of code, using only the Albato platform. Albato is a no-code automation platform which allows you to automate your workflow by integrating the apps you use every day. If you don't have an Albato account yet, there is a link to a free trial in the description. If you like this video, please subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos about no-code automation. The main difference here is that the model can now accept arranged messages that show the model how to respond, the role it plays, and the response history. Thus, we can store the history of messages and build some logic. So, we get better results. What makes it completely different from previous models is the messages object, where we can predefine roles and content. That is, the context of the conversation and the entire communication can be built from a single message, as well as from the remembering previous messages. With Albato, you set up integrations by creating automation scenarios. This is how automation with our bot looks like. First, let's test it and see how our bot works in Telegram. Let's write several messages, starting with a welcome message. Great! Let's start with an easy one and ask it to write it with a post with mentioning Elon Musk. Now we will try the same context, but for email. Great! We can see that our bot remembers the context of previous messages and passes them to OpenAI. Let's ask it to come up with a description text for this video. A good text, you can use it right away or slightly adjust it. Now, let's go to Albato and see how to set up this bot. Instructions on how to connect OpenAI, Telegram, and create such bots will be in the video description. We will now look at the basic settings. So, we have several automations. One sends a welcome message when a user registers in the bot. The other reacts to all messages that come into the chat, and there is an automation that reacts to the responses and passes the context of the previous messages. The first step is Telegram. Here we have several filters to set up on the welcome message, so that the bot will not react to some messages. For example, if you chat with colleagues, you can specify messages to which the bot will not respond. The second step we have is to send prompt to OpenAI, where we can select the model. In order to make any changes, it is better to pause the automation. So, here we fill in just a few fields. Model GPT Turbo. Then we specify the temperature of the text, specify the maximum number of tokens that we want to use in the response, can specify the amount of generation. There is also a stream mode here, which allows you to make an analog of GPT. That is, the text will be displayed as if someone is typing it. But Telegram doesn't work with this model, but you can connect any system where it will be possible and follow the same logic. Then you can specify up to 4 sequences in which the API will stop generating additional tokens. Make penalties for the presence of stop words, so a positive value will increase the chance that the model will talk about new topics. Penalty for frequency. A positive value penalizes a new talking and reduces the model's chance of repeating the same line. User. This is a unique identifier representing your end user that can help track and detect misuse. And a separate message model that distinguishes it from the previous version GPT-3. Here you can assign a role to your bot. In our example, it was an assistant bot, and we passed the text from the Telegram messages. Now let's look at how we set up prompts in automations with response. Here all settings are the same. The only thing we specify in the message text field is the previous Telegram message, and we also specify the text we send now. OpenAI gives us the result. In each automation, we can see what data we receive. To do this, go to the automation log. Here we see the incoming message from Telegram, we see the bot and other data we have transferred. And we can see what message was sent with Telegram. With Albato, you can set up more complex bots, train them to work for specific tasks. You can also integrate OpenAI into other systems. Over 500 apps are available in Albato. You can connect any API using our app integrator. All the useful links will be in the description. If you are interested in other integration cases, let us know in comments and we will break them down in the next videos. Thanks for watching.